She sees me taking out my card. She's like, you paid $85 for your nails, but you need EBT to pay for your groceries? I'm like, yes. I'm sorry. I didn't know that you can't have your nails done and be on EBT. I didn't know that was such a crime.
Welcome back to another video of people absolutely losing it over the new EBT food stamp laws. I've lined up today's clips so that they get better and better the further we go, so trust me, you're going to want to stick around until the very end. I post videos like this every single day, so if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Alright, enough talking, let's jump right into the first clip.
This California man is going viral after he freaked out at Subway for not accepting his EBT.
This sandwich is gonna be mine. Just wanna know why? Get out! You better not.
Oh my God, John! Oh my God!
What's going on with that? Take the sandwich.
Yeah,
okay?
we will.
No. I'm gonna call corporate. I'm gonna call corporate.
Go for it. We don't accept EBT.
Wait, you know what?
Go for it. We don't accept EBT.
All Subways do normally. Okay, get your money up.
Get out. Why are you using EBT?
First of all,
use some money.
you're gonna get fired, dog. Okay.
Go for it.
I'm gonna call. What's your name?
Bob the Builder, dog. Get the fuck out.
Bob the Builder? Okay, I got you, Bob the Builder. I'm gonna wait by this car. I'm about corporate right now.
This happened in Chino, California, and when the man asked the Subway cashier if they accept EBT, they told him they don't. However, he proceeded with making his sandwich, then freaked out at them, took the free sandwich, and ended up getting physical with one of the customers and walked away. The man hasn't been identified or caught by the authorities. EBT cards let eligible participants get free food at approved locations. Recently, places like Popeyes and Subway started accepting it at some locations.
Yeah, this one's wild. At the end of the day, it's a private restaurant. If they don't want to accept your EBT card, that's their choice. But the amount of entitlement running through this guy's veins is just unbelievable. He's acting like the money on that card is something he earned with the sweat of his brow, and that's probably why he got so angry. By the way, if you've seen situations like this before, drop a quick yes in the comments. I'm curious how many of you have run into this mindset. And up next, we've got someone you're probably familiar with if you've been around the channel for a while. She's been here before, and every single time, she somehow tops herself with something even more outrageous than the last. Trust me, you're gonna want to see this one. Let's jump right into it.
My food stamps went from $4,400 in food stamps every month to $38. What am I supposed to get with $38 with 6 kids? How the hell am I supposed to support my kids on $38 in food stamps? Not to mention our disability checks on hold. Our Section 8, my rent isn't getting paid tomorrow. So I have to come up with $1,100. Okay? I am allergic to work. I can't work. I refuse to work. The whole reason I had kids was the amount of government benefits that you get for one child. And now, with the dependent age being 7 and younger, none of my kids are dependents now. None of them, because they're all older than 7. So how am I supposed to live? How do I feed my kids on $38? This is not okay. Not okay.
What a lot of these people don't understand is that it's supposed to be assistance, not a free ride. What's even crazier is what she said in the video. She openly admitted that the only reason she has kids is to take advantage of the system because she gets more benefits with the more kids she has. Be honest, do you think these new EBT rules are fair or too strict? But anyways, this next one is even better. With the new laws that just went into effect, this lady was denied food stamps, and instead of leaving quietly, she decided to make a full-on scene at the government building. Let's take a look.
I didn't leave, man. They called my
I'm giving you a local order. I'm giving you a local order. Just out on your own. You can walk out on your own. You can walk out on your own, okay? I'm giving you a chance to walk.
It's HRA. They could beat you up too.
Yeah, no.
They don't even know about black people like that. I'm outside. That's why y'all don't even know how to move there.
This just shows you the lengths people will go to avoid getting a job. With all that energy you're spending making a scene in this building, you could be filling out resumes, going door to door and looking for work. But no, instead we're putting on a show and getting escorted out. Real question though, do you think the government should start cracking down harder on this kind of behavior, or should people get more support? But this next video, it's pretty wild. This lady explains how people actually tried to convince her to commit EBT and food stamp fraud. Yeah, you heard that right. Let's take a look.
I went into a lady's house for an inspection, and she said, I've had my voucher for 50 years. I made sure that I got my daughter on a voucher. I made sure I got my granddaughter on a voucher. I couldn't get my son on a voucher, so I told them that he had asthma. You can't prove asthma or migraines. She told me because she was telling me a way to scam the system. Because when I pull up in a 2013 Toyota Camry. There's usually a Lexus or BMW sitting in their yard. I look poor, okay? I look poor. And so many people tell me stuff to give me ideas to help me out so that I can get some money from the government. But y'all keep on thinking I don't know it, okay? And since every one of you are going to ask me, yes, I reported it. But if your caseworker likes you, you are pretty untouchable here. Like, they will give you ideas and help you do it.
What I want to know is, why are y'all so mad at the...
Live look at the EBT community. Let's see what this EBT member thinks about the fact that you can't get what she can get. Let's watch.
What I want to know is, why are y'all so mad at the people that receive food stamps?
Rakisha, let me tell you. The reason people are mad is because we bust our fucking ass every day to go to work, while there's people that just sit around and have babies and don't go to work. Now, it's not a generalization of everyone on social services, because we know some people, the elderly, the sick, the shut-in, they need these services. But when you make a video like this bragging about the fact that you're on social services, it doesn't sit right with people.
Are you mad because you don't qualify for them? Are you mad because you never received them?
I'm going to be honest with you. The day that I qualify for them is the day that I'm going to, how can I say this and be within TikTok guidelines? It's the day that I know that I have failed as a man. People aren't mad that they don't qualify for them. They're just mad because the government is writing them a blank check to people that don't want to do better for themselves. That's not hatred. That's not bigotry. That's not racism. It's asking a question. At what point do you decide to come off of such services? Infinity?
Because what I'm reading from the comments, y'all mad because y'all feel like it's coming out of y'all pocket. Mind you, if you work and you pay taxes, you don't know what the fuck you paying for. You might...
No, they tell us what our taxes go towards. But I understand you're not aware of this because you don't participate. Skedaddle.
I think it's hilarious when people always make this argument like, oh, you're paying all this money in tax dollars, but you don't even know where it's going. Well, here's how it affects you. If we weren't paying for people to freeload off the system, maybe our tax bills would actually be lower. That's the whole point here. What do you think, though? Should tax money be used to cover this kind of free ride, or should the system be stricter? I'm really curious to hear your take in the comments. This next lady, though, she's actually speaking facts. Let's go ahead and take a look.
So I'm hearing that some of y'all are upset because y'all gotta work 80 hours a month just to get your SNAP benefits. Are you serious? We out here working 50 plus hours and we don't get no SNAP benefits at all. And you're mad that you gotta work 80 hours?
Trump says Section 8 is only for the disabled and the veterans. I know y'all mad. Y'all steady in my comments. Oh, so what about the single mothers? What about you? If you wasn't laying down with Tom, Dick, and Harry, you wouldn't have no worries. You would have a good man at home, taking care of the bills and you as he should. But instead, you want to be in the street, in the club, bouncing and throwing it all in a circle and meeting whoever just to come lay between your legs, give you a baby, then he gone. And then you expect for government to give a damn about you? You need to do something different with your life and stop worrying about if the government is going to assist you with certain things that you feel as though you need to survive in life. He don't owe you nothing. Stop reporting them. Stop. I seen a lady in my comments today talking about, we working to get you blocked off of TikTok right now. You always got something to say about us on Section 8. Well, do something different with your life, lady. If it bothers you that much and you sick of people talking about you like a dog, then do something about it. That's all I got to tell you. Clock that.
This lady really just got on here and got the internet buzzing, talking about that she has to pay back $35,000 in food stamps.
So y'all remember that time that I got on TikTok telling y'all about the food stamps?
So literally at the beginning of this month, she was giving tips talking about how to lie so you could get food stamps. Fast forward recently, she said that she got a call talking about that now she owing back the money for food stamps. But y'all know me, I'm going to look all through your videos and I'm going to see what you're talking about. A couple of videos back, she was talking about how she got a PPP loan and she knew she wasn't supposed to be getting that either. You scamming. Y'all are like the herpes of the generation. Like y'all are the herpes of the community. Because y'all get on here and y'all say this and y'all think that it's a flex and it's really not. You got kids. And basically you just showing that not only are you a bad mother because you're putting yourself in a situation to where you could get locked up and you could make your child an orphan, that you're a scammer and you're a thief of the system. And you're stealing from people. You're stealing from people in your region, taxpayers. You're lying to do it. And you got people probably on here wondering if it's even the truth or not. But at the end of the day, you just really look like a liar all the way around. It's just getting no sympathy from me. I hope all you hoes get locked up. I hope all of y'all get locked up. Feel sorry for these kids. I feel sorry for these kids with parents like this. Because is this what y'all trying to do? Just to get notoriety on here? To show that you're a thief, a liar, and a scammer? That is not a flex for a grown-ass woman to get on here and talk about how she's just a scammer. I don't know what this is how I know that the world is like backwards. Because look, being a thief ain't nothing cool about that. It doesn't matter if you stealing from the system or if you stealing from people. Nobody likes a thief. And nobody really likes a liar. Credibility is everything. And your shit is shot. They lock your ass up.
This story is pretty sad. I mean, just think about all the veterans, elderly folks, and truly disabled people out there who could actually benefit from these programs. People like this just make it harder for the ones who genuinely need help. And that's what's so frustrating. Do you think the system should have stricter rules to prevent abuse, or should it stay the same? Drop your thoughts below. I'm curious to see what you all think. Anyway, this next video is even better. Let's take a look.
EBT, right?
Ma'am, no.
Excuse me! First of all, don't be yelling at me! You taking this EBT today!
I can't stop crying about this. I can't believe this is happening to me. Nobody in my family even wants to help me. I have burned bridges with all my family members. I have no one that's willing to help me. Let me get myself together. So, yeah, nobody wants to help me. I asked my mom, and she's like, after everything that you've done to me, like, I cannot help you. I also asked my sister for help, and she told me no. My brothers cut me off a long time ago. I don't talk to them at all. All I need now is for the leasing office to know that I was the one that left that mess, that trash, all that food on the floor, that for them to find out that that was me. That would be the cherry on top, because everything has gone to.
And you know what they say? Greed gets you nowhere. Hopefully, she finally learned her lesson that at some point, you've got to take responsibility for your choices. You can't always rely on family or friends to bail you out every time things go wrong. Quick question for you though. Do you think people like this deserve a second chance? Or should there be tougher consequences? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And to wrap it up, I've saved the best clip for last. It's the same one you saw at the beginning of the video, so let's get right into it.
This lady at Walmart got mad at me for using my EBT and having my nails done. So this lady was standing behind me and I was getting ready to pay, and of course I take out my EBT card. Cause what else am I gonna pay with? And then she's like, ma'am, I love your nails. How much did they cost? I'm like, oh, these were like $85. And then once she sees me taking out my card, she's like, you paid $85 for your nails, but you need EBT to pay for your groceries? I'm like, yes, bitch. I'm sorry. I didn't know that you can't have your nails done and be on EBT. I didn't know that was such a crime. I told her to mind her business because it's nobody's business but my own what I do with my money. People think that just because you're on EBT means that you're poor, that you're broke. Not necessarily. And then she starts questioning all my purchases. Why am I buying this? Why am I buying that? My kids shouldn't eat this. My kids shouldn't eat that. Like, why do people feel so entitled to be all up in your shit? I think at this point, y'all just mad because you don't qualify for EBT and other people do. Stay mad though.
It's honestly wild how so many people think these EBT cards and food stamps are their money, like somebody owes them this, or they've somehow earned it. But here's the reality. This is money that comes from the government, which means it comes from taxpayers, people like you and me. And it's not even about the nails or the little luxuries. It's about the fact that while some folks are out here enjoying all these extras, the rest of the US is the one footing the bill. Before you go, what do you think? Should there be stricter rules for EBT spending, or should people be allowed to use the benefits however they want? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I really want to know what you think. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this one. If you want to see more content like this, click the video on the screen and subscribe down below. Have an awesome rest of your day.